Human fascination with gold is as old as recorded history. 1792, the United States Congress passed the Mint and Coinage Act that established a fixed price of gold in terms of U.S. dollars. 15 August 1971, a number of attempts were made to salvage the gold standard. 2011, the foundation of the Gold Standard Banking AG, one of the most successful companies which specializes in the trade of minerals and precious metals worldwide. There's a global distribution network for industrial minerals and metals in more than 120 countries. 2020, GSB presents new cutting-edge products and services. Blockchain gold asset LBMA price connected, ready to be traded on a stable rate directly on our exchange. It is using the most advanced decentralized blockchain protocol, safe, cost-efficient, and fast. Digital crypto payment card, the safest way to secure your digital assets. Use our new digital crypto to pay the merchants directly with cryptocurrency. Gold point of sale. If you are a gold bullion dealer, this is the best way to increase your sales. Our community will trade digital gold to pick up it physically. You can directly exchange the tokens and transfer fiat into your bank account. GSB consists of GSB Gold, International Business Blockchain Platform, Universal Gold Merchant.
So I didn't want to go too far until I find out if there's any sound issues with the video. So let me know if y'all were able to hear that video. If you were, that's great. If not, I still do have a plan. So anyway, welcome. Of course, today I'm on multiple platforms. Sounds like it's a little commotion going on outside, but you know how that is sometimes. So anyway, I'm going to bear with it. I'm going to work with it. So welcome, everybody. I'm on multiple platforms today. So I want to welcome my Facebook audience, of course, YouTube, Periscope. Man, there's so many. It's a lot to name. I'm gonna shout all of y'all out, though. Trovo, my Trovo audience, D-Live audience, Periscope, YouTube, Facebook, Daily Motion, of course. It's definitely a blessing to be on Daily Motion. So I thank all of you. I'm going to drop some phenomenal information on you today. If you're new and you never seen me or you've seen this before and you found me by accident or chance, I want you to use that number below, leave a message, and I will return your call. And of course, if somebody showed you this stream or pointed you here or shared this with you, I want you to get back to them. It's the right thing to do, right? So I'm going to be doing a little bit of reading. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin, and we're going to be talking about the future of cryptocurrency, and we're going to be talking about a really, really phenomenal new up-and-coming digital currency called G999. And that token has a lot of people very excited. It's based on a deflationary model, and it's the very first coin that's not only on the deflationary model, but actually has what's called a deflationary explorer, which allows everybody to see exactly what's going on, how many coins have been minted, how many coins have been burnt, and at what rate this is happening. So this has never before been as transparent as it is today, which is really, really exciting. I think this is going to attract a lot of people. And I'm not a financial advisor, but what I'm doing is I'm grabbing a lot of coins and I'm holding them or hodling them suckers, right? So I do, of course it'd be my recommendation to do the same, but of course, like, once again, not a financial advisor. You make your own best decisions based on the information that I give you. My intention today is really more just to give you the information you need to make an educated decision on your own, because we're all adults and we got to decide what we're going to do with our own money. I think that's really the best thing to do. So anyway, let me go ahead and move on. I have an article I'm going to pull up. I see I got a few of my family on YouTube. Thank you for all being here today. I'm having a little hard time getting streaming onto Daily Motion today, unfortunately, but I'm going to try to fire it back up and see if they'll. So, yeah, Daily Motion is really exciting. It took a little while for them to warm up to me, right? But no, there's a little bit of a registration. One thing exciting off topic, I'm going to tell y'all real quick, is I'm putting together a course or some kind of workshop. It is going to have some kind of cost to it, but it's going to be very fair. And I want to teach people how to register for these multiple platforms, which ones to register for, and how to link it all together and how to do that very seamlessly, so you don't have to spend hours, days banging your head against the wall, some of which I've done. But I'm taking a lot of notes, and as I mentioned, right now I'm currently streaming on three. I mean, once Daily Motion opens up, I'll be streaming on 7 platforms right now simultaneously. So if you are trying to get your message out there, if you're a live streamer, you don't need to be able to use OBS and all this fancy stuff to do this. You can do it right from your phone. You can basically, you can use this platform to just live stream on multiple platforms, however you were live streaming before. So if you were just doing it on your phone, that's fine. Computer, fine. Really, really cool stuff. They do have a little referral program, but you know how that goes. I ain't trying to get no hot water, so the link to the site is right above me, so you can go ahead and use that link if y'all want to, get a head start. But I am going to be opening up a course because I've learned quite a bit already, and I think it's going to be really, really powerful for getting yourself in front of more audiences. And the only one I didn't put on here that I meant to was LinkedIn. LinkedIn too is like one of those places that you have to kind of get permission. That's the case with LinkedIn, Dailymotion, and then some companies you have to flat out register for, and some companies you would have to you can just link straight through from your Facebook account, which is or Google or whatever, and that's very convenient for putting yourself across all platforms. So let me go ahead and bring up the information I got for y'all today. So there's actually two pieces of info I have. One, this is actually an article from Bloomberg. Okay, that's not to say Bloomberg is my favorite source, but I do like sources that deal specifically with money, and especially the future of money, which is Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies, which we're going to talk about, which I've already mentioned. So I'm just going to read a piece of this article to you. And I could actually probably make it full screen. I don't really like to though, because there's, you know what? I'm not going to make it full screen. It's not really necessary, because they have advertisements on the screen that I'm reading. So I'm just going to kick this information to y'all a little bit. It says, as Bitcoin soared to above 28,000 over the weekend, talk resumed about the promising and dramatic future of cryptocurrency. The chief global strategist of Morgan Stanley Investment Management even suggested that Bitcoin could replace the dollar as a global reserve currency. Whew. Now this is coming from Bloomberg. It's not me saying it, okay? That's what I like to do, is just maybe put out some either expert opinions or peer review articles that people can kind of gain their own validity on this cryptocurrency thing that we're talking about. So it said cryptocurrency serves some useful purposes, but there are some pretty wild speculations going around. One of the more fundamental problems is crypto assets can be either useful hedges or useful forms of payment, but not easily both. Okay? That's interesting stuff, right? So it says there's a demand for a non-intermediated, there's a demand for a non-intermediated direct payment asset, and crypto can serve the function. This is why stable coins, such as assets pegged to the dollar, have proven of an enduring interest. People want to transfer something dollar denominated with a crypto-like features, yet the very stability of these coins means they have to create institutional layers to preserve their value. Woo! Okay, so we're going to stop there. We're going to talk about the G999 for a second. Okay, because I want to just read that last line. It said, yet the very stability of these coins. Now, right there is in reference to Bitcoin, right? It said, yet the very stability of these coins, they have to create institutional layers to preserve their value. Okay, so what kind of layers would you put to preserve a coin's value? Well, there's two types of coins. You got your asset coin, which are coins that are backed by or tied to an actual real world asset, which is very exciting, such as real estate and even diamonds and gold reserves and this kind of stuff. And then you also have what's called a utility token. And a utility token, what it does is it basically it has a function within an ecosystem that offers various services on the blockchain. Well, at least that's what's going on with our coin, our utility coin. Okay, so we have a very powerful utility coin called G999, and right now you can get it for pennies on the dollar. Now, we had a soft launch and you could have got it without having a brand advantage membership package, but now you would need a brand advantage membership package in order to acquire the airdrops, and the airdrops are one of the ways to access the coins. I prefer to say it's one of the best ways. So what I would say is, get back to whoever showed you the stream today, whoever shared it. Talk to them about acquiring some of this coin while you still can. A lot of us missed out on the Bitcoin. I know I did. It was weird as somebody did tell me. Somebody told me in like 2010. I'm talking about when it was still, a few dollars a coin. And man, I didn't understand. And honestly, it didn't sound realistic. It sounded like digital money. It sounded like somebody trying to rip me off. And I didn't get on. But guess what? I learned enough within that time that I wouldn't miss another opportunity of the same caliber. See, so I wasn't smart enough to recognize the opportunity the first time, but I'm smart enough to recognize it this time. And I'm glad that all of you are on here today are as well. So let me see. I might be able to get some of the comments going in here. Let me see. I'm still, obviously learning to work with all this. So kind of bear with me, y'all. Okay, yeah, the comments are showing up like crazy. I was in a whole nother screen. Oh man. So I'm gonna start showing some love to the comments. Jacqueline Addison, Rahul back. Braden, good afternoon. Multimeyer, that young lady is on fire. We got Warren Words, good to see you. Debbie Shaw, good to see you. Ellen Brown Rothman, good to see you. Good to see you. We got Janet Jenkins. Great to see you on here. So thank you all for chiming in and just letting your voice be heard and just participating. I really do appreciate it. Without me, there is no you. Wait, without you, there is no. What am I talking about? Without you, there is no me. Yeah, I said it backwards, but you get where I'm coming from here. Oh man, we got some new faces on here today. It's good to see y'all. I see we got Sean on here. Sean Montague. I hope I'm saying that right. Oh man, we got a couple new people in here. Welcome. Yeah, I definitely appreciate seeing new faces. I mean, of course, I appreciate my core crowd too, but wow, I see a lot of new faces. Hey, Drew, good afternoon. My man, Christopher Chalbay, man. That brother's been around for a while, man, and he's still here once the smoke clears, so big respects to that brother. Oh, yeah, no doubt, sis, no doubt. We're going to get together sometime. I like to have you on my show. Just inbox me when you get a chance, and we're going to link up based on, on that subject. All right, so let me go ahead and get back to the stream. I know we got people watching, looks like from all over the internet universe. So let me go ahead and, it said if you hold or trade, oh, wait, you know what? I was going to go right over, to our coin. I know why. I just got a little sidetracked. So what I'm going to do is we're going to bring it in close. I hope that you can still hear my voice just fine. If you're not able to hear me, please let me know. But you should be able to hear me. So right here, what you see here is, man, it's hard to kind of contain myself when I start talking about this, because what you're looking at is you're looking at the transparency of the ecosystem called the G999, right? Well, the G999 for sure, but it's G9999, right? We already nicknamed it and stuff. I want you to see something. So if you put money into a bank, fiat, and you go to the bank and you put money in there, and you go to the bank and you put money in there and you get a CD, a certificate of deposit, how much commission or percent are they going to give you on top of your money? You're going to get a laughable portion of a percent, right? It's not, It's crazy. So here we have an opportunity to take a reasonable amount of our G999 coins. You can put them into a staking, and you'll get 2.5% commission paid out to you. That's phenomenal, phenomenal. But I mean, if you're one of the lucky masternode holders, or you really, really go fast because you see 3,700 of these masternodes have already been used up. If you have your hands on a nice little chunk of Bitcoin right now, see, our ecosystem works with Bitcoin. So, like, you could go over to our ecosystem right now and get yourself a masternode set up like that and get paid in this G999 currency for the rest of your life. Now, some people be like, well, why would I want to get paid in this currency? I don't know if it's going to do anything. Well, I have a lot of confidence it's going to do something. Not only is it backed by a billionaire with a squeaky clean reputation around the world, but in addition to that, it's already been accepted on the major exchanges, such as HitBTC, BitForex, CoinSuper, and a host of other exchanges, including our very elaborate Decay Exchange. So we have our own crypto exchange, and we're going to be adding features to that in the future. It's really, really going to be turning up. There's some amazing things that are coming out with this company. But let me get back into what we're talking about. So there's a few things that are going on here. One I want to talk about is we can see the entire supply. So there's nothing hidden. You get to see what's going on. You get to see how much G999 was paid out for the last block that was mined. You get to see how difficult it was to mine the last block. You get to see how many masternodes are circulation. Do you understand? And this is all in real time. This is right now. This is current events. So if you want a masternode, make sure you get back to whoever had showed you this today. Now, I wanted to talk about this too. Everybody's main concern, the main concern all over the world, and me as an IT guy, I know this, and this has come across my desk a million times. Security. Everybody is talking about and wants security. But the problem is that it only is actually granted to people with enough money. So the little person, like us maybe, right? Or like some of the other people in the world, the little people don't have the opportunity to afford the security you need. Not only to protect your voice, your data, because your data is your money, and of course your money itself. Think about it. A lot of money is stolen digitally. People's accounts have been wiped out without the person having to walk into the bank. Bank robberies happen online now. It's a whole different age, and security is something that we all want and need. And of course, the blockchain helps to provide that security. It helps us to put our wealth in a place where it's accessible at a rate that we've never been able to access wealth before. For instance, we have a card coming out, a solid gold card. It's a credit card. It works and functions as a credit card, but it's made of solid gold. It's not coming out, it's out. And you can access up to $50 million in your own money and change it into whatever kind of money you want, whatever kind of fiat you want. Think about it. How much money do you have access to now? I'll tell you what, if you have access to all your money, you don't got enough money, or you must have it in our ecosystem. I'm just joking though, but I like playing around with ideas sometimes. So it said, by its decentralized nature, the cryptographic algorithm G999 is immune to attack. In fact, hacking a blockchain is close to impossible. In a world where cybersecurity has become a key issue for personal, corporate, and national security, blockchain is one revolutionary technology. Therefore, we developed an encrypted communication system over the G999 blockchain. Each transaction is signed with a private key and then can be further verified with a public key. Each transaction data changes. The signatures become invalid. As a result, the block is ignored and won't make it into the chain. Therefore, no one can intercept our voice messages, text messages, or emails. Did you see that? Yes, I said voice messages, text messages, or emails. So yes, we have a way, and it's already really that's already in motion too, to send your texts, your emails, and your voicemails directly over the blockchain, making them currently unhackable. Not only will they not be transcripted and stored somewhere without your knowledge or permission in an unconstitutional way, but nobody will ever be able to access them except for you and the other person on the end of the communication that you desire to have to be the intended receiver. There will be no intercepts. Doesn't that sound great? And it's not about, oh, why would you need that if you commit crime? No. I just want it because it's entitled to me. It's a right. I think it's a birthright, but it's also a constitutional right that we have privacy within our freedom. But some of those rights are not respected by some of the people we endear the most. But that's just how it is. But we now at least have options. And that's what I love about this system. That's what makes me so excited about what I'm presenting to you here today. And this talks a little bit more about the voice chat and email over the blockchain. And it talks about how that it works. And let me go ahead and zoom in here so you can see. So this is just and I'll give you the link for this. Anybody wants a link for this? Matter of fact, I'll post it into the chat right now so all of you can enjoy this. And then if people want to know more about our coin, if you're somebody that's in this company already, then this is going to be a great way to go ahead and just get it out. So I'm going to put it in the chat here for you now. Okay. Walaikum salam. Juanita Muhammad. It's great to see you on here, sis. Oh, man, I got the legend, the hero, man. This brother, Eric Teray Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum, brother. It's definitely a pleasure to see you on here. So, yeah, I'm experimenting. I'm on quite a few different spots at the same time. So I'm working with some stuff. I'll be happy to share it with you, brother. You know that. Okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah, we can link up sometime, bro. Yes, sir. And listen, anybody on here, whoever wants to be on my show, I ain't too big to have one of y'all amazing people as guests. So if anybody would like to come on, I don't just have superstars like Eric Teray Muhammad and Michael L. Dalcon with there. I have leaders just like us. And I would love to have any of you. So you just let me know. Oh, I got Pamela Dixon on here. That's definitely one of my favorite people right there. She just has such an amazing vibe. If you ever get a chance to talk and build with her, wonderful person. Danny James, good afternoon, sir. I was wondering where you was at. Like, dang, where is Danny? What's up? No, I know you've been on here, brother. It's good to see everybody, though. So, yeah, I'm going in a little bit. I'm talking about our G999 coin. And I'm going to bring it back on over to the diagram so we can see, so y'all can go with me. But I wanted to talk about the decentralized ecosystem and why that's so important. The blockchain network is an underlying infrastructure that supports communication services operated in a decentralized ecosystem. G999 uses the POS algorithm, which provides faster transactions and less energy consumption. Okay, so what is a POS algorithm? Well, POS means point of sale, right? So they've taken basically technologies and combined them. They've taken different working technologies, including the blockchain, and combined them to create what I believe will be the evolution of Bitcoin. Listen, I have evidence now. For those of y'all that were on the training, I have evidence. I'm tripping. On the training yesterday, it was mentioned that the coin would become number one. Do you remember who said that? Joseph Haidt said that. He said, I'm not comfortable with the coin being number 3, number 4. He said number 1. Now, there's a coin that's in first place right now. Anybody know what it is? That's right. It's Bitcoin. So, if you think about that, and he also talked about a price point, which he hopes to soon reach of 25 cent a coin. Think about how much your entire wealth would change. Those of you who have been faithful, and even those of you who have mastered those, think about what those weekly payouts will become when that coin is just 25 cents. Now, look, speculative. I'm just speculating, y'all. I'm not saying anything will be anything. You get this information, you make an informed decision for yourself and your family. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I think, what I believe, and what could be possible. And there again, I wasn't the only one that said it, right? So let me get back here. It says communicate with absolute freedom. The G999 creates privacy tools that enable untraceable secure communications and anonymous communication using the decentralized nature of blockchain technology. We create new private and secure methods of interacting with the internet, as well as building privacy-centric applications, such as messaging services and wallet-to-wallet email services. You ever heard that word before? Privacy-centric. I like that. As well as building privacy-centric applications. Applications based around you having your privacy back. And that is what the utility coin, listen. Instant transactions. Okay? So, I mean, it's going to move faster. I think we've all moved cryptocurrency around, or those that have experience move cryptocurrency around, waited hours, sometimes days, right? This ecosystem, once it's operating at full throttle, which of course we're in pre-launch, but listen, when this goes to full throttle, you'll be able to make the G999, transactions in less than 60 seconds. Every single time. Less than a minute. You know what that's going to do to the cryptocurrency game? Because people want to be able to move their stuff around fast. I don't want to have to wait a half an hour. Sometimes I'm excited. Sometimes, the price point over here, the price point over here, and the arbitrage, and I want my money now. So you don't want to wait an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, all this kind of stuff, right? So this is going to resolve this problem. That's why when Howard Sykes I'm tripping. That is my man too, though. But when Joseph Haidt had mentioned the coin going to 25 cent and becoming number one, right? When he mentioned that coin becoming number one, when he said, I don't deal with third, fourth, or fifth place. Now, this is a billionaire. We already got whales. We got the top networkers in the whole entire industry. And I'm not going to say, if you ask me, it's proven. Listen, I'll tell y'all like this. I'm not going to tell you who it is. But there was somebody who was able to earn 10 Bitcoin, 10 at its current value, within less than 60 days being in this company. Man, that brother retired from a 6-figure income in 103 days, and he did that several years ago. I bet you this time around, he'd have been out of there in like 2 weeks. So I'm just saying the potential for the opportunity. And so I know a lot of you are talking about, like some of you are new, you're like, well, what is he talking about? He's talking about this coin, and he's talking about earning Bitcoin. Yeah, so you see right above me, it says want to make Bitcoin. So let's talk about that for a second. When I say want to make Bitcoin, what I mean is that in our ecosystem, right, I told you how you can grab a Brand Advantage membership package. And I told you how after that you can acquire our coin for relatively around 2 cents via airdrops. And you can actually get bonus coin, making the whole coins cheaper. But that, you talk about that later. So the same way that you can do that, others can do that. And what you do is you simply plug others in to this amazing opportunity so that they can not miss out on something that has the potential of Bitcoin or greater. The chairman himself said he sees this coin being number one. And when you consider that the number one coin right now is valued at about $32,000, $33,000 a coin, starts to become pretty exciting, at least for me. So, I hope that all of you are excited. If you're interested, if something I said started ringing some bells, or you're like, man, don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be shy. It's not a good time to be shy. You want to get in this opportunity as early as possible. So shout out to some of the top leaders that I've seen on here today. And man, I just appreciate it. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yes, yes, yes. He said, the man, the legend, Joseph Height. That's right. That brother there, man. We're all going, if you don't know him, you're going to know him soon. And so is every household in the world. That brother's on fire. Right, right. Sister Saida said she's tired of waiting on them paychecks every 2 weeks. That's why I don't blame you, sis. This is the way out of there. Right, right. That's right. Multimeyer said, it's my money and I want it now. Y'all remember that commercial? Right, right. Yeah, thank you. Thank you all for joining in this chat and just making this even more amazing than it would have been, you know, had you not all been on here. So I appreciate all of you. In fact, I love all of you, really. And I mean, I know it sounds crazy. Y'all don't barely know me. It's okay. It just is what it is. You know, just call me a little crazy. You know, because, you know, love is free. And it runs in infinite supply. And some people have even compared it to the creator. So if I can share a piece of that with you for free, then look, you know, you can dodge it if you want to. Don't do it. I see you trying to dodge that love. Come on, take that, take that. like Buffy would say, right? Take that, take that, take that. But anyway, I'm about to get off of here. Just having fun with you guys. And ladies, thank you all so much for joining me. Time's the most precious thing in the world. I appreciate you spending a little bit of your Sunday afternoon with I. So have a blessed day. Wadu woo. I will. Peace, y'all.
How may I help you?
I want to open a staking account.
The chairman awaits you.
Welcome to GSB. Here are your staking options. Are you ready for staking? Now you are ready.